Vinny is going to be very slow on rotations from the players coming towards A. So he needs to, at bare minimum, just get a 1 kill. Get those Julies involved in impact.
Molotov driving away from the nuke box. Legacy is stalled on this execution. Vinny, ooh. Not expecting the smoke to be, the Molotov to still be burning. He does get caught by it, and that gives Demao easy info on his position. Headshot right through said smoke. Bomb plant inside of the smoke. The try, struggling to get a kill back for Imperial. He does do so in the end as Demao goes down. Damage done in minimal amounts towards Try and Cello. Try eventually picked up Skulls, chimes in for his part of the pistol. 3-on-3, Lux gooshed up, takes down Skulls. At least this is going to follow up on Cello. And now no way, has no way to win the round. 1-on-3 for him. Legacy will take the pistol to kick things off in the best of 3.
And the biggest comparison you can draw between these two organizations has to be just the transfers. Now, I look at Legacy, towards the end of last year, they got rid of Barton, they got rid of Nekez. They brought in Nissim and Lux in January, and they have not made a single roster change in 2025.
Into the A bomb site, let's go though. 2 players on defense, 2 more on the way in. Legacy have to strike now.
Tries getting caught with Util out in the open, trying to reposition. No Way does well to get 2. Rotates to try to help him out from Library, but the bomb gets dropped in a pretty good position, actually, from Cello.
Now maintains the 2-on-2, however. Him and Nissim down on HP for Demaus particularly. They're moving up from long, quickly to grab that bomb. Expecting Cello to make a move up. They hear the footsteps, and Vinny just waits for the chance to strike. Nissim takes one back, and Vinny's going to play for time. Nissim, hard spray, goes a little bit off. So Vinny can hold a clutch.
Well, good work from Vinny, but I think you need to give a lot of respect towards No Way. We all know that TNL are a serious threat in Tier 2, and Imperial beat them pretty easily yesterday. So that was a good result from them, but now they've got to try and prove it in a local derby. Listen with the apps pop, contact, just misses that first kill. Now it's going to get a bit more awkward.
No Way gets 2 kills out of it. Triple, in fact, for that M4. Burst to the head of Lato, forced to switch to his pistol. He's out of ammo. Try, finds an angle. Cello goes down. Sads in and Demao somehow find their way back into a 2v2. The HP is so low, however, for it, so I don't think they're going to go much further. Credit where it's due. Now Imperial set for the retake.
A tough post plant because no one can really move. They've got to try and get kills instantly. And the CTs are separated. You've got Vinny coming in from Library, whereas Skull's coming in from the short wrap.
Incendiary sent towards Pit. Sads into mini Pit. Making some noise, at least to draw attention his way. Fight on Skulls, wins it out. Flashbang sent and Sads in. Lands a headshot that clutches the round. I have no idea how they couldn't even get 1 shot off on them. Legacy played the slow default again. They've taken damage for it in the early round. 35 seconds on the clock, and A will look to be the target. 4 out from short. Good bait on tries. Orp, No Way fights on this in point blank outside of the balcony. So kill is found to start for Imperial. Secondary out towards long. The Orpa has seen players at a quad. Legacy cancelling, rotating, looking like they're going to save here.
It's a good call. You've gone into a stacked up bomb site, unfortunately. And both on short and long, you've not been able to cut the opening kill. Instead, you've lost a casualty and you've not got the trade back. So hold on to the rifles, send them forward. When I look at both of these teams locally, you have to pick and choose some of the tournaments in the local scene and say, well, you've just got to be beating everyone, don't you?
3 to the good on Legacy's lead. Buy-ups reinstated. Of course, 3 did save onto their weapons, so I shouldn't be too surprised. On both sides, Vinny comes out worse for wear on the HP, but gets the opening advantage with the kill on Demao. Lato from beyond that smoke can return.
Well, with how much impact No Way is generating towards A, everyone else just needs to be performing. And on B and on short, no one seems to. Just when Imperial win their first round, we come out of attack, and it's just instant. It's just straight away damage in both Banana and in brackets.
They just got torn apart, didn't they? Bomb's going down on B. And Try does get Nissim from beyond that smoke, so that's 1 good shot. But 3 more to go for a clutch. I don't think he's got it in him. I don't think he has faith either. Legacy. Minimum 6 on the T side basis, so only the 8th round. Would be appropriate on Imperial. Mind the kind of same success though, there's some time still yet to tell on that part. Kel for Demal to start off on Vinny. Kello trying to get the trade. Spray doesn't quite land and doesn't get a second player either. Lux follows it up. 5-on-3. Players boosting. 2 men over at the B-bomb site at the banana. The execution does finalize, then come down to this M4 in a very exposed position as well. Flash is over. He's fully blinded and fully dead. The round is fully over.
And it's funny when you compare the two experienced players of Vinny and Cello, because Vinny, as of right now, is playing his 1,599th map on HLTV, whereas Cello is just below 1,400. You've got Vinny that played on Furial and Imperial, and that's it in his pro career. Whereas Cello, mate, it was what? Pain Gaming, it was Luminosity Gaming, ENCE, a Boom, MIBR, Imperial, a Furia, back towards Imperial. It's a completely different career path for two veterans in the local scene.
One had the faith and loyalty to tough it out. The other one a bit more of a journeyman. Both may have had their best times over on that Furia organization. No, definitely not. 6 to the good. Legacy's lead going to continue to move on up. Hopeful that there's going to be some competitiveness, and No Way does drive in a couple of kills alongside Cello striking back from long, and that's a bit more like it. Bait the trap, set it, spring it right on Legacy, make a third round happen, all 5 alive. Realistically, No Way winning these rounds for his team is just not enough, unfortunately, with the way the Legacy are playing. Lux just seen the edge of that smoke as Cello will catch him off. The push forward of aggression not quite working for Legacy on this one.
Try is not getting drawn into overpeaking. He's playing quite tucked here under porch. Banana completely taken by the T side line. They've got themselves a lurk at Demal. Caught in at brackets aggressively. No teammate in sight there to help him on a crossfire.
Then beyond that long smoke, now they've got long control. The AWP of Try still finds Lato, blinded by No Way's flashbang. That gives us another man advantage for Imperial. They're going to storm short once again out of the apartments as well. Players sprayed up. Nissim can't hold on. No Way gets his 2 kills. Yep, Nissim's all alone. Frag found. Trying to work his way around the bomb site. Get a second headshot on Try. Third man seeing he doesn't hit the headshots, though. It's a double dink from Vinny instead. As Legacy will concede one more. And 8-4 half still to their favor, though. Looking for another win over Imperial the same. 8-4. Half score as they move to the CT side. Imperial have B in their sights. Demal and Lato are ready to receive them. Molotov's going to burn one of those dually sets out of the way. Seeing so many players, hearing so many footsteps. Getting one kill out of it as Cello finds a trade. Lato just backs off and waits for the cavalry to arrive.
Lato gets another spam kill, and this bomb is going down from Skulls, but they need to protect themselves against the quick rotations out in spawn.
Lato had the right idea. I think he was shooting through hard cover there, though.
They can either smoke the bomb or smoke Banana with this.
Smoke's been used to go down Banana. No Way being pushed forward. Player at the edge of the smoke been seen. Vinny gets his kill. No Way down in return. Block out of Skulls. Overwhelmed. Vinny, the last man standing. Caught by Nissim. And the defuse will be held together eventually by Legacy. Pistol win once again. Gunning for the rifles to grind back to overtime. Either way, it's going to be one massive comeback. Sad's in. Go down here. Alongside Lux will fall to No Way's Deagle again. He is generating as much as he possibly can. Skulls is caught by Nissim. No Way's on 4 points of health. Try will grab an AK. No Way will grab an M4. They're going to try and lead their way in towards that B bomb site, but push forward to now on rotation. Going to spot them. Kill found. No Way's low. And No Way's now dead. And that should be the end of this one. Vinny, Tech9. Even get a kill out of this. It might be the only way he gets up to $1,200. He does do so, so there's a little bit more extra cash. And a rifle to hold over to the next round, perhaps.
There's nothing in this. Definitely not even holding on to it. You're going to fall. You might even fall after time. He needs to try and cross back into the bomb site and at least get the bomb down. Crosses. Definitely not going to happen, though. And on reflection, you look at the first half and the second half, and you think, well, was it just an outclassing, or was there schoolboy errors? Were there large mistakes? And then you remember they had a 5v2 round. You go, oh, yeah, that really butchered it in the first half, didn't it? You have no way getting 3 kills out there on the balcony, dropping down to mini pit, and then Cello overpeaks on the bomb site. The 2 mini pit players die, and then Legacy turn. Adds in, just jiggling, can drop that incendiary when contact comes in. Very quick, very explosive.
Fire gets set. Players are blocked. Damage done to Vinny. He's low HP, but no way again. Strikes for Imperial. 17 kills now. Try gets luck. Sads in on the bomb site. Does get overwhelmed in the end, so no way again providing that opportunity for Imperial. Taking the round, and now we'll have survival for now.
Got a pretty good Inferno locally for Imperial.
If they want to take it to overtime, and we haven't seen many of those over the bracket. Legacy, quick in, spray through from Lux, goes awry. Cello and Skulls strike well. Sadzin's AWP alone, back to mini pit. Kill found, secondary players on the way in. He needs backup desperately, he's exposed, and Vinny will punish it, so no more round again for Legacy. Imperial only now starting to pick up the pace, only now starting to get these solid entries. Now we'll stick around for exit frags. Lato's already backed away. So yeah, we'll play on for a little bit longer.
I can't wait for Trav to go into the death segment and say, oh yeah, Trav's law, yeah, as soon as I get to 12, they never close straight away, happens every time. It's a few survival rounds. It's going to be the odd round here or there, but you know that it's going to close in quickly. You know Imperial aren't going to get to double digits. And nice to see that the Ts can win a round without no way creating impact. Because as much as you might have a little laugh about that, that can't occur going into map 2 of a series, can it? You can't just have one player that is either a defining factor on whether you win or whether you lose every single round.
Struggle to take that next step up. Imperial struggling to take the final step in this map up at the moment. Legacy held away. Kill found by Cello. Lux 2 kills, not quite the third. Sadzin's AWP still set towards short, gets called back by Skulls on his transition away to the bomb site. Bomb is recovered. Lato's trying to find that man. He's got a rough idea of where Try is. There's a lot of damage from beyond that smoke, but the bomb will get planted. The retake will be set in.
It's a difficult retake because of the util.
After time has ticked away, Lato trying to strike. Bomb site not seen. They've covered up. Try checks the angle, gets his head. And now Demal starts backing away. Another round of survival for Imperial. 8 on their board. And these Skulls will fall back in trades. There'll be a little bit of damage. Not like it matters too much for Imperial. They're going to be buying no matter what happens. Another good rifle win, and you might start to say that this comeback from Imperial starts to have some teeth about it. Kill found from Demal starts off the boost, at least caught by Try's utility. Can double up with support as well from the player up closer. 4 on 3 now for Legacy here. Lux, low HP, but still port of call. And Imperial starting to reform the retake that banana control.
Now, what's very clever on this eco is that there's armor across the board. Sometimes you can get into the habit of just buying a little bit of util or even an upgraded weapon, but not using that extra cash for the armor. So when weapons do eventually get picked up, like they have here for a double AK, it gets into the hands of players that can do more with it.
Lux is so low though. Demal needs to hit his headshot first up. Flashbang affects him. Kill found. Second player seen. Backups on the way. They need to hold off for a little bit longer. 50 seconds on the clock. And they're going to get both those kills. Imperial 2v2 now. Rifle for Nissim to recover. Vinny's going to look for him though. Takes him. Sads in all alone.
They need to re-smoke off, and this is just wasting so much time. Now they know where Sadzin is.
Jump face, no taps, not for either side, no headshots, no kills. Very, very good effort from Demal, but not enough from his other teammates. And now it starts to become one man on Legacy, who's delivering all the impact and very little of the players around him. This is all important. Dad's in first up in mid. For spot players coming his way, we'll see a bait attempt from Skulls, I believe. As Demal leans up, fires back, takes down Vinny. No way, very fast to trade it.
Some serious guts to go for a play like that. Re-smoke the molly and get in there quickly. Shame that he only gets away with one.
Does fall back to join his teammates. The footsteps were made, and now Nissim's timed it perfectly with that information gain. Smokes up towards Coffins and Cross. Nissim checks the angle, sees so many of them. Gets his head taken off, though. Is this going to send them back into the other bomb site? It seems like it will do. Try. Will pass the bomb towards Cello, or ready for more contact. 30 seconds, though. They recommit B.
And now you've got the defenders with only a single flash between them. Clean entries are going to have to be required here from the T side. No smoke from Spawn. They've only got one molly.
Distracted by that backstab. That might give Legacy the leg up. Lato and Lux flash blinded. Lato dead and No Way doubles up. Continuing to be the impact man. 4 kills in the round. Nissim's efforts wasted as Imperial are truly on the comeback.
I don't even know what you can criticize there from Legacy on the defense. They've got a 3v3 where they've got 2 on B with the AWP watching out for what could potentially be a last-minute rotation back into brackets. And yet just both of the defenders get nothing. It's one of those moments where you feel like you've got the call, you've got players in good positions, but no one's striking for impact. The flashes come in and No Way just gets 2 instantly. Legacy will at least be able to hold on to the AWP. Now, they might think about having a fairly heavy investment here. I mean, Sadzin can drop an M4, Nissim can buy himself, Lato can buy himself, but it's whether you think it's the right call. The flashes are going to have to be on point against the AWPer. They need to make it uncomfortable for Sadzin rotating back into the bomb site and not just being able to pick off players from short.
Smoke on the apartments, well timed. These short players flashbanging against Sadzin. M4 gets his kill and Nissim hides away. Looks back into the apartment. Sadzin can deal with skulls and the trade. Vinny back the response back. Shot misses as No Way once again opens up the bomb site. Legacy cannot catch a break here.
They should be saving here. They need to be protecting their economy. And right there, it's very similar to the last round. You've got a man up on the bomb site. You had 2 defenders on B. You've now got 3 defenders against A.
That will stop them again. Legacy doing all that they can to stall for time. Smoke to the cross of the T side, though. Molly sent. Execution inbound to Mao, spraying wildly and manically. Lato trying to get ahead of that smoke. Can't get anything. Cello and Skulls have bust open the B bomb site. And it's a 5-on-3 to fend off Legacy.
No Way just needs to waste for time. Oh, hang on a second. This is denial.
But only for a moment here. 15 seconds left on the clock. They can put the bomb down. Incendiary sent close. AWP of No Way catches Nissim. He is on a tear in this map. And Sadzin, a Hail Mary flashbang through smoke that just gets ripped to shreds. Imperial have completed the comeback. 8 rounds in a row to overtime. And it would be particularly tragic if you now were to score your 13th. The try finds Demau and starts things off from Imperial. And just beyond that that banana entrance, rather. My food's mixed about. Demau is the only casualty. No trades, no follow-ups. They have stacked that B bomb site, leaving Sadzin very, very much alone. And could get surrounded soon. No Way comes up out of the apartments. Secondary kill doesn't quite come through. Unfortunately, Vinny's there to get Cello in support because Cello completely with the spray. Bomb plant will still be secured by Imperial here. Shouldn't be a retake, or at least not much of one. They will see Nissim trying to go for a kill. But A site take very much a difficult little draw.
I think what's made this map quite entertaining is that it's not as if Legacy have trolled. Do you know how many times we get massive score lines that go into an overtime?
Finally start the rotation and quickly at that try, we'll call it Incendiaries. Will be tempted to block. Legacy. Gonna wait it out. Flashbang forward, kill for Demau. Try with a decent trade back. Secondary flashbang as Lato will get 2 of them. And finally, it has taken 10 in a row for Legacy to shut down Imperial. But they have broken this streak in their 13th. It won't be the map win, of course. Is that a sign of life still left in them when it felt like Imperial were going to run away?
Well, I wonder if Sadzin's just lost his confidence completely. There was enough money to get an AWP forward in that last round. He just didn't even want it.
HE's on Lux, and Tamau moves up. Forward in, kills easy for Skulls. Flashbangs against the T side line as Nissim and Vinny go blow for blow. Vinny's going to get overwhelmed soon enough though. Legacy are on the bomb site, 3v3.
Rotators coming in quickly from spawn, and No Way was just hanging around in case there was a deep lurk. And we know that everyone is in from the bomb site directly. Now, the issue that the Ts might have is a lucky util on the post. They can re-smoke off CT, but there's no way that they can block the rotation coming through from Coffin.
Massive Imperial, Orpacor, Lato with the kill. 2 players in a Coffin zone, smoke on the defuse. Bullets fly all over the place. Nice to pull out. Cello doesn't hold on. And Legacy have evened up the board.
Whoa, just about. So we see the T smoking off coffins rather than spawn, and then try.
Just utility damage. Attempted to trade back from Legacy, but nothing seen. Kill from Cello is seen. Lato first to fall out of the brackets. Flashbangs in, try. Evade it as his AWP plays Overwatch from the balcony. No Way going to try and watch out from the long access, and he's good. Try got a jumping shot, I believe, with the big green. Lux and Demao try to get those trades together, and they are successful. The 3-on-2 still favors the CT forces. They drop that bomb. They can make it 1. Demao's in an impossible clutch. Try his best to isolate the fights, but Molotov's in his way. Swing back from Skulls does get taken. That's 1. The approach from short, not as viable an option. The approach from long. Imperial can adjust against that. Demao. He's moving. So are the CT side here.
The 2 best players that you want in a clutch, though, for Imperial in a 2vx, don't you? You want your 2 vets. You want your 2 guys that aren't going to struggle under the pressure. Demao is waiting for the CTs to make the move, though. He can get back towards the bomb, but this is just timing from both respected sides.
Yeah, the footsteps. And then they reveal themselves. Demao, not sure of the second player, though. Back to way towards long. Cannot escape the ire of Cello, who now puts Imperial on that point.
You'd almost want to show up, and this might be one of the very few rounds where he's got the opportunity to do so.
Push forward from Cello. Look at this. Oh, look at this. 2 lined up. That might already be it. Legacy trying to scramble to get back into the bomb site. At least Lux's. They're going back out towards mid, however, trying to find other elements that might have pushed. But instead, Imperial just hunker down. 30 seconds remaining. Lux burning in a Molotov. I think maybe of his own making, or either way, he's left him at 19 HP. Vinny, back sight. Spotting a player over the shy. Skulls catches Demao, and it's a quick tap and burst for Imperial to complete the comeback. What a return that is. From 4-12 to 16-14, they will take Inferno.
I think they can. 2-0 looks likely, and for Vinny, it all starts with the pistol. You've got a molly out there to the top of stairs, the jungle cross with the smoke. They've got to deal with Lato out from the sandwich, though.
Try and No Way draw out first blood. Lux can get the trade back for the Legacy side, but advantage sits with Imperial. Cello now in from mid, can start his flank, and Nissim has no idea of the danger that lurks, which Cello will capitalize upon. Dead before he even realizes. A double up on Lux and all. And the confidence is brimming from Legacy, from Imperial, rather, I should say, who will look to take the pistol.
Great lurking in from Cello, but also very good entries. Now, that molly, even though it was out there towards the stairs, a bit of it landed on the sandwich bottom. So it forced that first individual out into the open, and it made the opening kill quite easy. Now, the B-side anchor has got nothing in this one. Good win rates from both of these teams when it comes to Mirage the last 3 months. 6 wins and 4 losses for Legacy, and 7 wins and 4 losses for Imperial. Only twice, though, that Skulls has played it. Hello, scaling up with the top con smoke means that he can get into ladder. Difficult when you're on low HP, so Demao's going to get an easy kill.
Man down, starting advantage. Or Legacy here, the AWP ready to extend that advantage. Mollies go out, flashes go over, smokes are inbound. The shot does indeed miss. Skulls taking damage, try. Receives a secondary shot of the AWP. Lux joined by a teammate here in Connector. Oh, flashbang timing's perfect against No Way, but still, he finds Lux before going down. Demao trying to hold the trades, but he doesn't last long. Lato will double up on Vinny and Co, and that will maintain the first of the CT side. 2 to the good still for Imperial. Legacy, of course, closed that gap early. Fast up from Vinny, takes down Lux. Secondary player in the ladder room goes completely unchecked. Could be a chance of Demal to strike, but Latter's been picked up. Two seen, only one falls. Bomb should get recovered and committed. Two players in the back of the B-bomb site. Nissim and Sadzin defend them all off, and Nissim's not going far at all. Sadzin can't even cut them off from the cross. He'll miss a first shot. And the bomb will cross successfully, planted, secured. And he is out of there to save his weapon because there is nothing left in this round for Legacy.
Just beaten by pace, completely out there on B. And fair play to the likes of Skulls, because Demal had a timing in which you probably saw a vision of the bomb being dropped and a multi-frag coming in, but Skulls make sure that that gets completely disallowed. There's no multi-frag coming in.
3 men to defend it, 1 centralized, 1 back at CT. Sadzin's had not the best of sequences, 1 pick on the A defense. That's the only pick he's found in the game so far. Nissim called by Cello. Mid presence now revealed. Bomb can start to walk out of the ramp. Cello gets a double as Lux could not find that trade. Vinny now on connector. And this from Ars. Surely it should not be going much further here. Now been seen. Flanked. Caught. Skulls credited with the kill. Sadzin can take him back, but Demal's fallen in his place. And Sadzin's running to save his weapon once again. Imperial gonna hunt him down. Look for a sick flick to take all elements out of play. The flank from Cello is inbound. Sadzin has no idea about it. He does check for it in the end, the count for the man, but many more to deal with.
Been a couple of moments across this best of 3 where you have really seen the tier 1 experience that Cello brings. You can say what you want about some of the sharpness, but some of the individual moves, they look rock solid. Look at this gun round, okay? And we can back that up with what he did in the pistol. The pistol, he was what? Late lurk, coming underpass, cut the 2 rotations out there in con. He comes into round number 7, gets himself a pretty good duel in an underpass, and then he's anticipating the next fight. He's getting ready for that refrag, and he just backs himself up enough that when the CT has to jump on the lip...
Now out and about of ramp. Lato on site. 1 man, I believe back at Dark, actually down underneath it. Demal will strike first. Lato will get a trade. Bad Demal is extremely low HP. 5-on-3 established, and Lato can double up. All important. Even the transfer to the triple looks stunning from him. And finally, there's the impact man and Legacy we're looking for. All 5 will maintain their lives, and they'll find their second.
Just have a moment for Imperial where they're going into a set execute, but no one is opening up the bomb site. It's a very tucked CT line. You've got, what, an off angle.
Quick out from Demal, trying to get involved in mid. Imperial actually have Sadzin to find the opening. Vinny can trade it quickly, so it's not an advantage that lasts. They back off for it. That bomb sent back towards Vinny. They try up in mid to maintain the orb's position. Meanwhile, Skulls has walked down the A bomb site. No one's accounted for this. Lato goes down, but Lux trades in.
A serious walk coming through, and Skulls knows that he's out there towards back triple just because of the util. Demal repositioning, back and forth trades. You've got another walk from underpass and Vinny with the bomb. This is now an odd timing for both teams because it's a question mark on exactly where the bomb's going to lean.
East Imperial have the information on Legacy's players. 1 on short, 1 on site. No way. I think just got spotted. He's not even going to account for Nissim still being pushed up here. Nissim completely missed his chance, though. Half HP. The AK gets the kill. Oh, that's a massive whiff. Legacy, that's the last thing you need right now. Lux, 1v2, found 2 kills in the game, and we'll get no more in this round. That is the worst follow-up you could find on that following round. And Vinny's laughing about it. He knows how hard they've just been done.
Oh, he's going to get in his head now. That's a big whiff. That's the biggest whiff I've seen of the whole closed qualifier.
And we've seen a few. Trust us, we have seen a few. And Demal connects the double orb, set up onto No Way to start off for Legacy once again. Trying not to let that whiff get in their heads. Nissim especially caught by Cello. Adjustment to the head is perfect. The 4-on-4 early AWP, close quarters. Vinny catches Sadzin before he can pull the trigger. Lux and Lato get training. Demal also chimes in. So Skulls is left in a 1-on-3 this time in the blink of an eye. I guess he start winning some individual fights. They just have 1 more to gain.
Well, Leto's dangerous. After seeing that defensive down on A and then seeing him on that round, he's the reason that it gets won. Because Vinny's basically running up con, he's working jungle. If he gets that kill against the A site anchor, the round's finished, the bomb just rotates in. Armor, it's util. You're getting back-to-back rounds where you're not getting great weaponry.
Kill from Sadin starts off Vinny. Tech9 to try and push into the bomb site. Sadzin's doing well with Lato to deal with his individuals. Lux also takes his place as he gets traded and as the quickest end to a round we've seen Legacy take. Legacy into the T-side pistol with their Glocks pulled out. Utility, Sadzin, Demau, and Lux ready for the B hit.
A lot of players on B, and Cello is tucked out here to jail.
Ashes forward, Demau turned away. Vinny and Cello, easy pickings from sight, from jail. I don't even know if they're aware of the jail angle. Either way, Vinny and nowhere sponging the damage. Cello going to back away towards the bench. Eventually, we're going to get back towards the back of the bomb site. Sadzin with the kill. Cello peeks back for another one, and Vinny follows it up on Sadzin. Lato's alone, surrounded, and dealt with. Another pistol win, another round win for Imperial.
And of Cello that have both previously played at a tier 1 level, that it's going to help us. It's going to push that progression forward.
And for fight, Cello Sadzin goes down, no way, and Cello continue to pick them up. Imperial steamrolling. Legacy, a bit overly hungry from no way, but Skulls is still there to trade back to Mao, and Nissim alone at the apartments. Vinny's going to run right past him, actually. Not like it matters too much. The round is already secured by Imperial. They have the bomb up top mid. And Nissim.
And for Skulls, it's only a matter of time until he spots him towards short, so there's not going to be any trigger discipline to get 2 kills.
Seen, tapped, easy. Imperial on the run up to the end of the closed qualifier.
But the way that they've done it, from a 4-12 deficit to now performing like this on Mirage, they deserve the qualification. They deserve the spot at LAN.
Indeed they do. Only Vinny to defend, centralize. They're starting to extend up short, so not going to get much rotations in quickly. If they can go 1 for 1 for A, they can probably get a bomb down here. They're making noise though. According for backup, they don't check out the van. Vinny gets 2. Sadzin trades. Bomb plant can indeed be secured, but everything else is the concern for the T side.
Goals with the molly is going to make it uncomfortable for the planter. Force him out in the open. Demau just swings, but instantly hits to the headshot against Skulls.
Okay, that provides some potential. He's burning down Molotov though, so he's low HP. And dead to Cello, who shoots him in the back. Sadzin, no Kevlar. No util. Playing hidden in this 1v2. Seen now. Forced down by Cello and Try, who will find the 11th down for Imperial now. Legacy have gained themselves a cash basis to buy back into the next. Lack of impact with the majority of his kills coming in on exits, I believe. Picked it up a little bit to the tail end of the CT side. Not seen here on T just yet. As Legacy will lose half of the HP on their AWP, but now fast out the A-bomb site. Skulls going to get them out. And the rest of the CTs rotating in to try and take active angles of defense. They will find so much damage on return. Skulls and Lux blow for blow. Skulls caught by Nissim, who quickly turns on No Way the same. Tries close. He only finds 1. Lux with a response of it's Vinny alone. 1v2. Another clutch attempt for Imperial. Bomb is on the site. Has not been planted yet. Sadzin's watching the edge of the smoke. I think he's ready for it. Indeed, he connects. And Legacy have found the lifeline. Lato has struck down Skulls to start off the Legacy once again. And doubles up on Cello the same. So 2 great duels to go the way of the T side. Try is going to try and respond though. Those quarters are into now. Here's those footsteps. Molotov's coming in. Try just gets worn down with a straight up pre-fire and wrap the corner of them out. Legacy finally finding some wins here. Finally finding some rounds. Imperial have no choice but to fall back and save the M4 and the MP9. It's not great of a weapon for Vinny.
Imperial will hold on to 2, and Legacy, that was a good gun round from them. Nice impact.
Smokes are in the way initially just for blocking of vision. There's 4 of them thrown up towards mid. The apartments play meanwhile from Demao, spammed up a little bit for him, and Lato will tank the damage. Vinny was flash blinded, try-caught Nissim to kick things off. No damage being done. Kill found in the first, damn near the second and all. Demao, 25 HP. 4 on 3 from Imperial here.
Excellent anchor hold there from Vinny. Gets himself basically 2 kills, 1 kill and a dink off. Now, no way and try. They're expecting a fight. They're expecting a wide swing to come towards market.
Sadzin will just block that entrance. Watch for the window. Player about to cross. Try gets the kill. Sadzin trades it. Lux goes back to a 2v2. Looking for another Sadzin. Doubles up at that window angle. The last man in no way is solo HP. Legacy hanging in there.
And Lux somehow out there towards Electric, just not being cleared.
No way. 3 around the corner. 2 to line up. Both to go down. Third man doesn't quite suffer the same circumstance. 4 on 3. Legacy facing 2 players on the bomb site. Over at B, the Skulls offers himself out. The AWP of Try missing his shot, getting back away from the bomb site. Meanwhile, a kill from Lato gaining Vinny. The HE can trade it, and Cello holds his nerve to protect the bomb, to protect the round. Not enough time for Demao to rotate up. And Imperial will push up to the finish line. 1 more to cross it.
Oh, well, there we go. That is sick coming out from Cello. That's a serious round. Because everybody else, well, they've just trolled on that round, haven't they? What a lazy rotation. That is from A towards jungle.
Still not completely said and done just yet. Set piece set up to the A bomb site.
Looks like a good raid here from the CTs. No short player, 4A early round, and try defensive with the AWP.
Flash initially in. Lato! What a shot that is from range. The M4 of Skulls will burn. He'll take a kill and damn near get Lato on the response, but not to be. He's on 13 HP. His teammates around him, 4 on 3. Bomb plant look to get secured. Incendiary sent towards default, and from beyond that smoke, no way with a blind spam will take Lato down. A flank is inbound. Cello's checking for it. The Orb Sadzin at close, finds his man with a no-scope. The counter backstab out towards Rampant City. Spawn has got nothing that he can do to support his teammates. It's all Vinny for Mars in hand, a 1v3. To clutch up the 13th through Imperial. He'll lean into the bomb site. Check to see 1. Shoulder bait's going to catch him off. Revealed. All 3 peek together. And Legacy continue to hang in there. 1 extra bullet may have made the difference. Instead, Imperial broken by to try and close out this map up. Legacy looking for an overtime. 2-in-1 series, set piece again, 4 players to receive it. Lato, first man forward for Mars on site, going to try and dive back to the back lines, try gets a kill, and doubles up. Is it coming undone at the last moment for Legacy's efforts? Demao trades, Lux goes back, Try and Skulls keep control. Demao's all that's left, a 1v3 that he just can't win. And at the very last moment, Imperial will finish the job, take it at 13-11, 2-0 in the series. They're moving forward to the Thunderpick World Championship.